Hello and welcome to this section of the TI-89 Calculator Tutor. In this section, what we're going to do is learn how to use the TI-89 calculator to calculate a summation of terms and also a product of terms. So these are concepts that you've probably learned in an algebra class or in a pre-calculus class, and you definitely end up using them all through calculus as well. So these guys live under the calculus menu. We hit F3. We've already done differentiate, integrate, and taking limits, so it's just number 4 and number 5. So the sigma represents the sum, adding up a bunch of terms. This symbol looks like a pi, represents a product, which means a bunch of terms multiplied together. So most students have probably seen sigma, so let's go and do that first, number 4. And you see the sigma is put on the stack. The first thing you need to enter inside the parentheses is the expression that sort of represents the terms that you're trying to add up. So the easiest way to really illustrate this is just to put let's put an easy guy here. Let's do x plus 1. This is our sort of our expression that we're going to end up using to generate our terms. We need to put a comma, and we need to tell it we're adding up over the variable x. This will all be clear in just a second. Now let's go from 1 all the way up to 3. Let me close it off. This will represent a complete expression. So what it says is, let's generate our terms over the variable x from x is equal to 1 to x is equal to 3. So let's go ahead and hit enter and see what it looks like. The calculator rewrites the expression in terms of what you might see in a book. Summation from x is equal to 1 all the way up to x is equal to 3. That's what this part of it was. The expression we're using to generate our terms is x plus 1. So what basically happens is the calculator loops through. When x is equal to 1, this term is equal to 2. When x is equal to 2, this term is equal to 3. When x is equal to 3, this term is equal to 4. And it loops up like this until we get to x is equal to 3, and then it stops because that's what we've set it up to do. So what we're doing is adding up each of these terms we just mentioned. We're adding up 2 plus 3 plus 4. So if you think about it, 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 4 is 9. So that's why it gives us an answer of 9. So you can go down here and change this guy to whatever you'd like. Let's change it to x squared. So instead of x plus 1, the expression we're going to use is x squared. We're still doing it over the variable x. Basically, the variable that you use in your little expression here has to match the variable that you put here. This is telling you x goes from 1 up to 3. And we can change that. Let's change it to 4 just to make it a little bit different. Hit enter, and you'll see that it reformats it nicely. X goes from 1 to 4. We're adding up the terms that are generated by